All right, Irish week is over. That means we're moving on to other things this time around. So Ardbeg.
Brad's on a whiskey journey, come along and see. Brad's discovering whiskey, follow his odyssey.
So since I just went through a few Irish over the last bunch of weeks, so I thought I would jump in with one of the nicer peated whiskeys that I've got in my possession, Ardbeg Renaissance. Which anybody, if you're not aware, Renaissance is essentially when Ardbeg Distillery reopened, they had a whole bunch of special releases as they were aging things up to get back to some well-aged whiskeys. They had Very Young, Almost There. There was a bunch of them. And then when they finally got to about 10 years, they hit Renaissance, which is sort of functionally a cask strength version of the 10, sort of. It's a little different. The casks are a little different, but it's essentially 10-year-old Ardbeg at cask strength, which in this case is 55.9% ABV, which makes it different than the 10 because of the boosted alcohol. It pulls out different notes, but it's sort of like the 10, like pushed up to 11. So weirdly, the first time I had this, I had the same issue. It's not that much on the nose. Like it's sort of weirdly, deceptively thin on the nose. You get a little bit of the sort of Ardbeg sweetness mixed with the peat, but it's really pretty mild, especially considering the high ABV. But you go in for the taste, and oh yeah, it's all there. That taste is just wonderful. All of the typical sort of greasy, meaty, almost burnt bacon grit kind of notes that are in the Ardbeg 10 are there, but everything is just kind of enhanced a little bit by that extra ABV, and it just becomes something magical. It really is just something else. It's one of my favorite Ardbegs. It is just, I could just live in this glass. And now that it's on my palate a little bit, even the nose, you kind of get some of the extra notes while your brain is kind of adjusted to what it should be expecting a little bit. Still a little bit thin on the nose, but you get a little bit more of the smokiness, that earthiness, kind of almost mossy thing. Sort of a little bit like the Connemara, but like instead of just burning moss, you like have a whole pig on there too. Just a whole combination of flavors. It's so damn good. I'm going to be really annoyed when I run out of this because it was a pain in the ass to get into Canada. You can't get it in Ontario, at least not typically. So it was a giant pain, but it was well worth it. So good. I just sit here being distracted by it now. Yeah, I would highly suggest if you get a chance to try this and you're a fan of Ardbeg or peaty, smoky whiskeys in general, do yourself a favor and grab it because it is magical. And I think that's even going to be my rating for it. My rating is fucking magical. Ardbeg Renaissance. Cheers.
Come on, Brad's on a whiskey journey, come along and see. Brad's discovering whiskey, follow his odyssey.